Christ.
That was exciting.
Cracker in South Australia.
I'm Australian.
Yeah, what the fuck? He had no
I,
accent.
I live here. I'm from here.
Born
What
and
happened to your
raised,
accent?
born and raised in Melbourne, Australia,
Well, we moved to California when my dad died.
which I was 14 for.
Yeah. Oh, oops. You don't belong on this beach, mate. You need to get out of here. That's my father's watch. It's my watch. What you talking about?
Yep.
You gave me a watch to charge your phone, but you don't got my phone. Because it's all in your brain, mate. It's all in your head.
And we would take a boat out to Tasmania, because here I am in Melbourne, South Australia, born and raised.
Good day, mate.
On the surf ground is where I spent most of my days. Like, holy shit. Let's do an intro, shall we? I both have so much to say and almost nothing to say about this movie. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have fucked with it. Let's do some intros.
You are reaching, arrived.
Hello, citizens. Welcome to B Movie Battle, episode 95. Nick Cage Cast 68. Phoenix West here.
Dick Diggin. This is a coke-fueled dream movie.
Oh, God. My mic. Oh, no, there we go.
There you go. Hey.
Severe audio problems before we started recording, by the way.
Something is awry in the house of Phoenix.
The House of West.
The House of West. I'm going to buy that house.
By the way, yes, please do. By the way, Dick, I went to Walmart today to buy a pair of safety goggles so that I could start working on the garage.
Yes.
And guess what I saw in the Blu-ray department? Because I always walk by there because, if it's every other week that you go there, you're going to see a new Nick Cage movie. And today I found The Surfer.
Oh, my God. It was meant to be.
And then I saw Gunslingers on DVD.
Oh, my God.
I got both.
Jesus Christ.
This is our next movie. Look at him in this.
Oh, no.
He looks so bad. Heather Graham, Stephen Dorff.
Oh, no. Was it made 5 years ago?
It was probably made this week.
I can't keep up with Nick Cage's schedule. He's in the fucking releasing a DVD every 6 weeks.
The Surfer was released technically last year, 2024.
Right, yes.
It came out before, what was the last movie we did of his? Longlegs. It came out before, meaning it screened in 3 theaters, and then it sat and tried to get funding and get bought out by someone.
I didn't get distributed. It was in film festivals, but it didn't come. So you're telling me, according to the trivia, this movie at Cannes got a 6-minute standing ovation and it can't get distribution?
Yes.
So that just shows you the power of Cannes doesn't mean dick.
Correct.
Every time I hear a movie about fucking a Cannes movie, there's an 18-minute standing ovation. Like Indiana Jones and Dial of Destiny had a 6-minute standing ovation for Harrison Ford. Like, stop standing. It doesn't mean the movie's good. Stop it.
It means they want to look like they're smart and tolerant, so they stand in and just. I want you to sit there and picture, let alone a 30-second standing ovation, which is long. It's 15 minutes some of these movies claim to have. That is ridiculous.
Bullshit.
Your hands would really hurt after.
It's bullshit. I don't know. They're just sucking each other's dicks over there.
Yeah, you really got to pace yourself they need to tell you how long it's going to be before you do it.
It's
imagine
ridiculous.
Like a race where you don't know how long it's going to be, or distance or time, and you're just supposed to run.
Well, it's just like what happened to the Big Bopper when he was jerking off. Oh wait, not the Big Bopper. No, that guy that has the harmonicas. That's it.
From Blues Travelers.
That's it.
Imagine there's a new movie out this week called The Long Run. That Stephen King movie with Mark Hamill. Yeah. The Long Walk. I don't know if they know how long they're supposed to walk, but that's kind of what I'm picturing here. If you don't know how long the ovation's supposed to be, how are you supposed to pace yourself and your hands are going to be fucking red?
Well, I guess they're just so full of passion for the movies that they just can't help themselves.
This movie.
That movie, for some reason. Maybe they're just star fuckers now. Where if they get a star to come to con, they're just gonna fucking give them standing ovations for nothing.
Yeah, I think here's my guess. Nick Cage was there.
Of course, I'm gonna be there. It's con.
Oh,
Why would
he
I
thought
be
he was in the
there?
wrong-
I'm from here. I was
with the
born
wrong
here.
Convention. Little joke I made.
I was born here. I'm gonna buy a house on the Riviera. There's my
I'm from
balcony
New
right
South
there.
Wales, as you can tell.
I'm from jolly old
And how-
England.
okay, what is more sad? Him supposed to be from Melbourne, Australia, a surfer dude, or the fact that this is Julian McMahon's maybe last movie?
Last movie. Yeah, good job on Julian
He did
McMahon. They did a
fantastic
good job.
I think honestly, acting wise,
I love them.
I liked everyone.
Yeah, no, this. So don't get us wrong. I
get
enjoyed
it.
the movie, but it's not the movie you think
No.
it's going to be, because the trailer is completely different. Like the trailer, it looks like a revenge movie. Like he's going to go crazy and kill all the
Oh,
surfer
it's in the
locals
pig.
in
It's
like
the
a
pig
weird,
thing.
like yeah. It's just what, and then you see the movie, and it's basically. I read the IMDb like reviews, and a person put it perfectly. They said this is a Buddhist a Buddhist
Yeah.
study movie. It's about you're going through the trial of the person trying to find enlightenment, where you lose everything, and you get to the point where you've lost everything, and you're by yourself, but it's still not enough. So he didn't quite
Yeah.
find enlightenment yet. Because do you think at the end when it's
He did.
the old man?
Oh,
He's the crazy old man with a
We're
gun.
definitely going to spoil this movie. I'm only saying that
Oh,
because
absolutely.
it's a brand new movie. So we are definitely going
Yes.
to spoil it. So stop here.
From
Yeah,
last
but
year.
You couldn't watch it till this fucking week. It's already
Yeah, I
down
know.
to $5.99 or something on Amazon. Or honestly, I think
That's what I
bought
paid for it.
$15 at Walmart. You know what's sad?
Hmm.
Gunslingers DVD. It's only on DVD. I bought it for $8 at Walmart today. $8.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
and
amazing.
It's like $10 on Amazon. So I was like, yeah, fuck it.
No
Yeah,
shit. Well,
I
that's a
was like,
hell of
why
a
not?
deal.
Why not get it?
And you're gonna keep it because it's your job. You have to
Get the
keep
tax
every Nick
write-off.
Cage film.
At this point, I can.
My God, man, you spent $25 on Nick Cage
A
DVDs
week.
this tax year.
Yeah, he releases that many. The man is prolific, if nothing else.
He's amazing.
Where the hell were we? We started to say something.
Well, it just the whole
Yes,
movie's a
okay.
Buddhist. It's a journey through
What I was
Buddhism.
gonna say is,
and
I did
he's-
not watch the trailer because you know me, and if it's a movie I actually want to watch, I don't watch the trailers.
It wouldn't matter because the trailer is completely the
But
opposite.
I'm glad I didn't watch it because I didn't have
trailer-
any
the-
idea other than the IMDb little one sentence thing.
You should watch the trailer. Let's put the trailer on. I want you to see the trailer. Put the trailer on and see the different. Now that you've seen the movie, watch how they tried to sell the movie, and you're gonna be like, "What the fuck
Is it
were
the
they
one
thinking?"
on IMDb on the main page?
I have no idea. I don't know. I'm sure it's whatever the trailer is. It's the only one.
This one?
Get a
I
flat
don't know.
white, and I'll take a Danish and an OJ2, please.
Yeah, that'll be $23.
My phone just died.
That's the scene. I need a trailer.
Bad luck.
Do me a favor, charge my phone, and I'll pay you after.
I don't do favors for people I don't know.
I'm in a bind here. I don't have.
This
a
is the movie, this
charger,
isn't the
and I'm
trailer.
expecting a really important.
This is what it has on the trailer.
That's not the trailer. That's the scene from the
Can I get a
movie.
Flat
Nope.
white, and I'll
No, that's the man. Now you gotta go to
Literally clicked on
YouTube.
Play trailer. You saw that. Good job.
Yeah,
Good
no,
job,
yeah,
IMDb.
that's a scene. Yeah, that's not the trailer because the trailer is completely. We should sue for
You
false
see my,
advertisement.
search. Oh, you can't see it here. I was gonna say I pulled up my YouTube and it's
No.
like John Candy and Childish Gambino and Bad Religion. Like you really no effects. You really see my my search
Yeah.
history here.
You see, you're getting into the
Let me switch
mindset
over
of
to
Phoenix
YouTube,
West,
I wanna-
the brain of
Yeah,
Phoenix
there you
West at work.
get some John
Look
Candy.
at that! Oh my God!
I was
It's a
looking at
madman.
Candy recently. I don't know why. I was just kind of thinking about him. I missed.
Well, his documentary's coming
Is
out.
it?
Yeah, there's a documentary coming out like in October. Yeah, it's called "I Like
So
Me."
that's what that is.
It's
I
right
did
there.
watch
It's that trailer
movie,
right to the
that's
corner.
what popped up to recommend to me, but this one I watched nonstop. Though.
Yeah, no, that's just Tom Hanks' son directed it,
Oh,
and Ryan Reynolds produced it. Which I don't know if I like that because Ryan Reynolds his career has
he's
tarnished
been
in the
yelling
last
at
few
reporters
months.
a lot lately because his wife is in a
He's
big
not
fight.
looking. His wife's a fucking
Yeah, it
crazy
seems
bitch.
like it, right? I don't.
She's awful. She's an
Is this
awful
one
human
the
being.
official?
Yeah, official trailer. Watch. Yeah,
You can't stop
Oh, I
her.
can already tell by the music. Like
it's not even.
was
Yeah,
Nolan
already
the
wrong.
producer on this?
Wave. Born in a storm, way out to sea. Pure energy. And it's all building to this breaking point. I grew up here.
Don't live here. Don't surf here.
Hey, Dad.
It's okay. You're scaring my boy.
That dude is straight out of a Guy Ritchie movie.
Yeah, why this is like this
It does.
sounds like an action movie.
But I will say this: I understand why they did it this way. It is so hard to sell a movie where it's introspective and weird and everything's not what it seems. I get it. I
Yeah.
get why they do this. It doesn't really make me that mad watching this.
Well, no, I'm just saying the trailer is amazing because you're going to see the trailer. You're like, what?
You know, a trailer I did watch was The Retirement Plan, and the movie ended up being. You didn't like it, but I did because it wasn't the trailer. It was actually like a weird comedy that I didn't expect. And I think that worked in my favor. And I think this will also work in my favor because I had no expectations. I was like, what the fuck am I watching? And it kind of grew on me as time went on. I hate to admit it, but it did. It eventually won me over. I'll say that.
Now. No need for all this fuss. Listen to me, brother. I know it's smart to
Oh,
lose.
could that bird not shut the fuck up the entire movie?
It's part of his process of losing
Why
his
does
mind,
this
mate.
one bird sound like 15 monkeys?
Because it does. It's a
face
Wonka
in
bird.
front of your boy, but you got to know when to back down,
R.I.P.
or it could get a whole lot worse.
Damn. Look at that.
That's not even a miscue because that applies to both. Because honestly, I think it applies to what the movie actually is. Sun-beaten terror, yeah. That's what we actually.
Well, that,
watch.
yeah, but that's
Yeah,
not what you're
exactly. That's
expecting.
what
You
I'm
think it's
saying.
going to be a
It works
horror
both
movie.
ways. It's just the music,
Right,
scheme
yeah.
makes it sound like a horror movie, but
No.
This is a special place for us.
really
Magic
focusing
here
on
when
the
I was
one
your age.
five-minute scene.
My old house is finally for sale. And I'm buying it.
Just want to go home now.
Wake up.
Locals only. Don't live here, don't surf here.
I'm not surfing. There's a view for locals only as well. Hey!
Men are like engines. You've got to release a little steam now and then.
Question: was this
See?
supposed to be his mom? See, that was
I
my
don't
thought.
know.
Because I don't know what else she was because nobody else saw her.
Perhaps.
He saw his dad, and we never saw him with his family, like an official flashback. You know, it was all kind of just in his head.
Well, it's implied that one woman was his
Yes.
wife.
But we never saw his mom, and is this supposed to be her? Because she looks
It might
very
be. You might be right
dreamlike. She has
there.
her makeup done. Why else is she like that in the beach? It doesn't make any sense. He's the only one that interacts with her, and then she vanishes from shot to shot. That's my thought. Is that
Yeah.
that's his mom, and he's trying to
Probably.
say, like,
You're
there's
not
something
wrong.
with dad, and she's like, no, don't worry. He's just a boy.
He's got to release some steam
Steam
once
off the
more,
barrel.
mate. A gun to his head
I
at the
like your
beach.
Melbourne accent.
Then or you'll blow up.
That's my board, and I want it back.
Did you also think that was Pedro Pascal at first?
No,
Look at this
no, he
dude.
did not. It's close. It's
Why
close.
back?
The cop, yeah.
It's like Diego
Listen,
Luna
mate, I
mixed
think
with
you've
Pedro
been out in the
Pascal.
sun too long.
No, my father gave me that board.
I can tell you myself, that old board's been up there for as long as I can remember.
She's a beaut, isn't she?
I'm not trying to be cruel.
We don't belong here anymore.
All I want is
is to take my son surfing.
Don't kid yourself now. Before you can have everything, you have to experience nothing.
There's a reason I put the poster behind me.
That's that's my favorite part of the movie, by the way.
Yes, because
Right
it's
here.
from the dog.
When he's gonna get bite the rat, you eat the rat, and he goes, "What?"
Put the-
and he
Love
puts
it.
the
He
rat in
does
his
shove it
pocket.
Great.
It's
I'll play that scene
hilarious.
later, but I put these up behind me for a reason because that is a Tyler Durden like quote. You have to lose everything before you have nothing before you appreciate any whatever the hell he says. It's like
Well, it's
yeah, but
Buddhism
it's very very Tyler Durden the
and
way he's-
Buddhism shit.
You can have everything.
Well,
You
yeah, I
have
mean-
to experience nothing.
What?
Pathetic.
Keep the rat.
That's a good one.
Are you cheering, Dick? No.
No, not really. But I will say, no, it was the sun effect was getting to me. I was like, "Ooh, that feels."
No,
you can feel the heat. You're like, "Oh, the sun
Sorry,
fucking with
it's-
his mind, and he's just losing it because he's been in his shitty Subaru with flat tire the whole time." I drive a
Director Lorcan
Lexus.
Finnegan, he did a really fucking good job with that because I felt it too.
You know, like I said, it's a
It is.
decent flick.
Yes.
Like it's not a bad movie. It's actually, but it's just the way they sold it. They're trying to make it like a horror movie, like a
I was just gonna say
Mandy-esque,
Mandy.
like
Clearly
revenge
going after the
movie.
Mandy crowd with that trailer.
But it's not that. It's more of an introspective movie about a man who's basically suicidal, and that's basically, he kills himself at the end of the movie.
It's the,
He commits
it's the
suicide.
reason the Gray won me over. I'm like, this is gonna be a
Right.
stupid because the trailers is him fighting wolves. I'm like, fuck this. I love
The whole movie. I wanted to see a wolf movie.
and
What's
you
this
get an
shit?
introspective, suicidal man's like finding the will to live, even though he's gonna die. Finding like something worth dying for, and something worth living for, and a reason for why. And that's what the
Well, I just remember that one part in The Gray with Frank Grillo. Because I'm done.
Yeah.
Just leave me here. I like this view. Just leave me here. And that was it. I'm dead. I'm gonna die here. Let me
yeah.
let me off here. I'm done. And for Nick Cage, it was the coffee shack.
The surfboard. I do want to shout out my friend Cass
Oh,
for
they-
giving me this Nick Cage daddy shirt.
That's a nice shirt.
Brown. Love it.
I couldn't tell. It's black from here.
It is 1,000 fucking degrees in here, but
Yeah, it looks like it. You look like you're Nick
you see
Cage
my
and
sweat
Surfer.
right here, which is an odd spot where
Yeah, it's horrible.
boxed. Anyway,
Jesus.
Yeah, okay. So half an hour in, I don't want to go into the plot. I'm assuming you've seen the movie. We're just going to skip setting it up and all that. The trailer did a good job of that. Half an hour in, he exchanges his sunglasses for the binoculars with the old man, and I was like, he's the old man. He's the homeless guy.
Right.
Because he's
Yeah.
acting the exact, and I see the descent in the madness already. And so I'm like, all right, now I just have to fucking wait for this reveal. And it's just the next half an hour is that, and I'm like, God, and it felt like it was dragging for me.
A little bit. It drags a bit because you're slowly
That's
building the madness rising. And it has a payoff, but it takes a
And
minute.
I was impatient in the moment, but looking back, I understand why they did it that way because it takes a
Right.
different turn. Because it starts to set up a different plot, and they set it up with one scene. And I'm trying to decide if it would be better or worse if they didn't show Nick Cage spying on him and seeing the ritual the first time before it
Right.
happens to him. Do you think it would be worse, more confusing, just real dumb? Because Heredity does that where it doesn't show you the ritual first, and then the ritual happens, and you're fucking like, "What the fuck am I watching?" I think that would happen here,
Right. Well, I think it's either he's having self-reflection because he's already gone through it before, and it's like his second attempt at it because he failed the first time,
It
maybe.
depends on how you view the ending, because there definitely is
Right.
the wiggle room at the end. There
Oh,
is.
there's a lot of wiggle room at the end.
I
to think
usually
whatever you
tend to
want.
go with the most literal route. And when that's what we're experiencing what we're seeing, and that is he you know the story as you're seeing it as it unfolds. I don't only because I can back that up by proof the fact that that's what I watched. I like the headcanon stuff, but you know, kind of hard to say. Because when the homeless guy does kill himself and then they show his dad falling down, I was like, is this his dad? And he's the son, and this is him like reliving that memory of his dad, and he lost him. Nick Cage died. I was trying to like, you know, I was putting him in these different roles. Like he is the dad, he is the son, like really just anything, and none of it quite added up. So
Well, it does because he does kill himself at the end of the movie.
I don't
Nick Cage.
entirely agree with that.
Did you see the shot? Did you see that shot though, where it's him with a gun to his head, and he shoots himself and he dies at the beach? It's Nick Cage does it. It flashes and it's Nick Cage shooting himself in the head. That's that's in the movie. I saw it. It happens in the movie at the end. At the end, it flashes and it's Nick Cage on the beach with a gun. He blows his head off, and it cuts to the old man falling down.
I think that's the director just saying there's multiple endings here, and you can view it as that Nick Cage. All I remember is him on the beach putting the glasses on because he was thinking of the old man putting them on.
It's basically it's a man falling into madness because his life is falling apart, and he's got no chance now, no choice but to just end it. He's failed at everything, and everything's falling apart. His wife's left him, having a new baby with a new husband. His son wants nothing to do with him.
Yeah. His Australian son and not Australian wife.
It's a non-Australian wife and his non-Australian self with an Australian son. Did what's wrong with you, Did?
We'll have to relook, but
no, she doesn't sound Australian at all on the phone.
Okay, here's when he looks back at the homeless guy. All right, I'm not gonna play too much here. I don't remember seeing Cage with a gun to his head. You could be right, but I'm just saying, even that isn't literal. You could interpret it many ways. All right, really taking his time here.
Boy.
This is when he flashes back to him. We have to flash back for the sunglasses to remember the fact that those are Nick Cage's sunglasses.
Yes,
that kind of goes back.
Nick
Yeah,
Cage.
exactly. That goes back to what I was saying. He is Nick Cage,
right? He is the old
because it clearly becomes him. That's the point. But it's revealed that that's Julian McMahon's plan is to turn him into that guy and make him think he's him. Because where the fuck did that old elderly homeless guy go for 4 days? Like, where did that guy go? He just fucked off.
But he killed his dog.
But you have to go for 4 days to deal with your dead dog?
Apparently.
All right.
It's an Australian thing. See, look, you got the glasses on. Boom, right here.
That's the homeless guy, though.
No, watch.
Homeless guy? That's homeless guy.
See? Watch, keep going.
Homeless guy.
Nick Cage.
That's him as a child seeing his dead dad.
Yeah, I think he's following his father's footsteps.
But you don't literally see Nick Cage blow his brains out. Correct?
Well, I interpret he did. He killed himself. Keep going. I don't keep going. It might do it again. I don't remember. He just looks to get the wave. That's it.
Yes, he looks at the wave, and I think that's the ending of The Gray, where it's this.
Right, it is.
Life is worthwhile, and this is what I was hoping for. Like this obstacle coming my way, because he doesn't look like he's gonna just fall into the water. He looks like he's ready to take on a challenge. So that's what I say. I take it literally. I take it. Him and his son is, and it does make sense what you're saying, and I don't disagree, because it's very dreamlike the way his son shows up at the end, and like just all like falls into place, and it just seems way too convenient. Especially starting when the reveal happens that it was all a setup. It's like an April Fool's prank.
Very large.
And then, but all of that seems like a weird dream sequence. The ritual.
Well, the whole movie is a dream sequence almost.
And I don't need a definitive answer. I'm fine with movies that don't.
No, it's fine. Yeah. But it's one of those open to your own interpretation, choose your own adventure kind of thing. Because I just think of the Game when Michael Douglas is dealing with his dad's suicide at his same age, and he follows his father's path, and then ends up just being a big fuck you to the audience, basically. If you didn't jump, I'd have to push you.
You see that as a fuck you to the audience?
Well, I mean, it kind of is, because it's kind of like that is such a suspension of disbelief movie. I mean, it's like there's no fucking way this could happen in reality. Like no fucking way.
Movie. It's
a movie. It's a movie.
Yeah,
I love it though. Don't get me wrong. I love the Game. I love the Game.
It's only better than
on the believability scale.
It's only better
crazy.
than Panic Room and Alien 3.
Yes, the Panic Room. Yeah, is his weakest movie. I think Alien 3 is better than Panic Room.
Until I watched Alien 3 again. I watched the director's
cut.
I
haven't watched it in a while.
It was bad.
Yeah, well, he had no choice. I don't think he had a choice on that one.
That his first feature length.
Right. Yeah.
And how do you what a second movie to come out of the gate with there. Yeah.
Oh, fuck 7.
What a recovery.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, he was like, fuck this, and like I'm gonna go into my own room here and then listen to a bunch of Trent Reznor.
Look, I'm gonna direct some Madonna videos, and I'm gonna come back doing the 7 movie. So I'm gonna wait for that script. I'm gonna.
Fincher's a guy I don't know a single thing about.
He's an interesting dude,
but like personally, I don't know. You don't hear about him ever.
No.
Some directors you don't like Tim Burton. You hear about. Kevin Smith, you can't not hear about.
Well, he's on. Yeah, his fucking persona is Kevin Smith.
He admits it.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
like Michael Mann and Fincher, I don't hear a single fucking word about. Michael Mann talks about his projects. Not even David Fincher talks about it. He's like talking to some publicist dude somewhere, and he leaks shit because you'll hear about like, no, the new season of this show's coming out, and it's gonna do. What's that murder show he did?
Mindhunters, but that's never gonna happen.
Exactly, but it does with Fincher. He like a lot of the rumors I hear with Fincher like actually come out. Same thing with Michael Mann. When he talked about Heat 2, I did not believe him, and then he wrote the fucking book, and then the movie's coming out now.
I don't know how it's gonna work.
They recast it. It's a prequel, so
yeah, I know, but it's like a prequel sequel. Like,
yeah,
is he going to go back to like Val Kilmer's dead, so we can't have him be in it?
Yeah.
So I don't know how it would work as a prequel sequel.
I am curious to see how.
I'm curious. I am very curious. Remember that movie in Michael's collection is Criterion? I'm curious.
By curious?
I'm curious. Just I'm curious.
No, I don't remember that.
That movie?
All I remember from Michael's collection, and we're talking about our friend here from film school, is 55 movies by Steven Soderbergh. Dude had all of them.
He did have a lot of them.
He had Soderbergh. Perry had Kubrick. I had Frankenheimer, obviously.
Yeah.
Who was your guy? You kind of had just a random collection of just movies you liked in general. I don't remember a specific director you had.
No, I think I had. We watched Leone movies.
We did, but
I had Leone. But
6 movies. Like,
well, that's what I mean. That's all we got. Well, we had the Coen Brothers. We had Big Lebowski.
Sure, we watched those a lot.
We watched that 3 times a week.
Anytime I get my hands on a VHS of MST3K, I bring it over.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Man, I went over there every other day just to see if they had new ones. Mr. Hollywood over there.
That's my uncle. We're probably watching right now.
Chat. Tell him to put comments. We'll see it, and you won't be distracted. We're talking about The Surfer here. Let me show you what the actual Blu-ray cover is, Dick. You'll be surprised. You ready for this reveal? The Surfer.
The Surfer?
Here we go. So this is a slipcover. Whoa!
Oh my God, the real cover.
The exact.
Oh my God. See, I think the slipcover should reveal the real cover of him being shot in the face with a gun.
Yeah.
That gave away the whole thing.
I will say, just based on the feel of the movie, I think it makes more sense what you're saying. And that's how I felt in my brain watching it. With my original thought of he's the homeless guy, he's the one that killed himself. But that literal part of my brain takes over where it has to be realistic. And therefore I saw what I saw, you know? And therefore the homeless guy killed himself while him and his son paddled away. just kind of the general vibe of the movie was definitely suicidal because he abandons everything right away in this movie. He talks to his son.
Right.
The son's like, "I'm gonna go, Dad," and he's like, "All right, I'll drive you out of the movie." And then he talks to the ex-wife, who says he keeps saying that's his wife. That was an ex-wife phone call, was it not?
Mm-hmm.
There was he gives up on everything. He doesn't even like think of getting water. He doesn't think of getting food. He doesn't think of just out of the goddamn sun. So
Yeah.
he like quickly abandons it. That's why when the homeless guy he switches with them, I'm like, no, that's him. Yeah, I get it. And I'm trying to find the phone call with the ex-wife because it is.
It's more towards the
Yeah.
the first 20 minutes.
He's talking to the son here. Oh, is this the wife? This has got to be it. I do like because I was fast forwarding through the movie afterwards and just watching his degradation throughout the movie. This movie does a phenomenal job with that. Just tracking where he was physically and how sunburned he should be because he gets brutal by the end of it.
No, he's all
voice
beat up.
is
It's hilarious.
"I need to eat the rat."
I believe in you. I don't think you just
That rat part was my favorite.
Seal the deal.
Oh, this is not him. This is the
Talk to my broker. Talk to my broker.
No.
Well, Benson wants to see you.
Person, but it's obvious now. I want you to have to hear it from Charlie.
two Americans raised an Australian. They had constant custody of him. I got nothing.
Well, maybe it's because he lives in Australia, so he just adopts the accent because he's there. I mean,
So did his
maybe
parents just
that would
not know
explain
their
it.
son? They were nowhere near him.
Yes.
Because I guarantee you listen to Madonna's children, and they're like, "Hey there, governor. I'm Madonna's child, I am."
Hey, mother, why are you such a slut? Why are you such a
My
whore,
mom
mom?
used to be famous.
Me mom looks like a melted candle doll.
Why did my dad make that movie with her? They're going,
Tell me, my dad came back with a vengeance with
Ugh.
snitch.
I need more alcohol for this.
Oh my God.
Madonna.
Yeah.
This is a Madonna episode. And we talked about Fincher making her music videos. Now we're talking.
That's true, yeah. If you listen to her, you see the music video for that, what was it? Oh God, the one she was, "Don't go for second best, baby." That one. Not Vogue, but the
I
other
can
one.
only really name Like a Virgin.
That's like a
That's
long
the
time
only
ago.
Madonna song I can really think of off the top of my head. She was like insanely famous as a child, and I cannot place her beyond that one song.
I loved her nipples in Dick Tracy.
Oh, Warren Beatty was fucking her too, definitely.
He was
Fuck
dating her at the
everyone.
time. Well, that's his thing. He has to fuck his
So
co-star.
picture him, Madonna, and Annette Bening in a bed together, just going at it. And probably William
like
Forsythe.
that.
He probably showed up as in character as Flat Top.
I would like that too. Now just add layers
Top
to
of
it.
his head was so flat. That's what I think.
Did you see the movie Stone Cold where I played a biker?
I'll be
It's
the
fucking
Dick,
awesome.
you be the Tracy.
Flat my top, bitch.
Oh man. Blank face. I'll make you
And then
white
Al
face.
Pacino's and Al Pacino's there. You dumb dick.
Oh man. Dick Tracy. That's a movie I haven't watched in a while.
I love Dick Tracy. The third act, there is no. It just falls apart. There is no third act. It's ridiculous. He just shows up and kills everybody. He's like, "Oh yeah, Big Boy's gang's all there at the club. They're gonna come out. I'm gonna blow 'em away with Tommy gun." And that's exactly what he does.
That's right. He called the shot.
It's
there,
fantastic. I loved it. Loved it. And now he will never relinquish the rights
Oh,
to Dick
he's really-
Tracy. I don't know why. He thinks he's going to do a sequel. It's like, it's been 30 years, bro. It's over.
It's been what? Yeah, like 35 now. But like
35,
look at
Jesus
his
Christ.
face fall apart throughout this movie.
Yeah.
Okay, here's so I guessed it 22 minutes in. 20 minutes in. Yeah, right here. So literally 20 minutes of this movie, I guessed. But I was glad I wasn't correct because it gave me some enjoyment here on the actual reveal. Oh, here's your favorite scene, Dick. It's right after this.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's gonna. Yeah, he is.
It's really hard to find that.
No, after the maggots in the burrito.
And you see him in the shrubs. And I would not go out there because of the fist-sized spiders they show everywhere.
Well, the fact that he has no shoes on. He's barefoot. They stole his shoes and his jacket. But when he steps in that broken glass, that hurts.
One fist-sized spider in this island, or in the next mile around you. I'm like, oh, I'm not going anywhere then.
Oh, there is. There's about 5,000 of them.
Sorry.
Big spiders. They jump on your face and they hump your nostrils. They put their eggs in your nostrils. Here it is. So excited.
I'm just pausing. Yeah,
that's the juicy part.
Once in a while on here, just so we don't get stricken. Oh, do you hear the sound effects they made for the wet rat? It's like,
yeah.
Stanley watches.
This guy's reaction is great.
What?
He gets shit on with the birds. Look at his face. His teeth are perfect. Puts in his pocket. It's brilliant.
It's like a 70s movie right now.
It feels like, well, that music is very like Ennio Morricone, like random whimsical movie music in a man who's losing his mind.
Specifically, it reminds me of like there'd be those 70s sci-fi movies like Logan's Run or Soylent Green, where randomly the character meets the lead female and they fall in love, and they show that one scene where she's being kind of weird and he falls in love with her, and it has that music, and she's doing something weird in a field. Or just doing something weird, and it's sort of.
Tra-la-la,
and it's really here. It's used as he is down the rabbit hole, people.
Gone.
Yes.
He's batshit crazy.
It's really like his crescendo of insanity, right before the second reveal here.
Right before the actual insanity.
Um,
but yeah, I enjoyed it. It's a decent flick.
Talk that much more about it.
It's worth watching, and I was surprised. Like, okay, because again, I thought it was going to be a revenge movie where he fights. And I was thinking, does that mean Bodhisattva's going to show up, and there's going to be a character named Warchild? Back off, Warchild, and Anthony Kiedis is going to show up for no reason.
I think we both appreciate movies where it could go one way and be super cliche. It's the reason I love Pig so much. Because I was like, he's gonna go here. He's the revenge, and he's gonna go and shoot. Super quiet movie. He sits there and eats dinner and shit talks and leaves. And that's the movie. And I was like, I fucking loved it.
You remember the meal I made you. I remember every meal that I ever made.
He literally talks about a meal with a bad guy and then fucks off. And that's the end of the movie.
And the bad guy cries. The bad guy cries because one of the best nights of his life was the meal. That was so good. His wife's dead, right?
Him of the happy times with his wife because they went to his
restaurant.
Yes. And I love that. It's a great human moment.
Yeah,
I can't relate to having a dinner like that, but it doesn't fucking matter. It wasn't just bang bang shoot revenge, and I liked being caught off guard with that, and I felt the same way about this movie because I was prepared to fucking hate it.
I can relate to that meal because I just had my double-decker tacos the other day. They brought them back from Taco Bell. Double-deckers are back. The double-decker taco has come back. They brought back their Y2K menu.
Can I give a little hint there with the double-decker? Get beans inside instead of beef, and you get twice the beans. Fucking good.
Wow.
It's good.
Never thought of that.
That's how I used to get it. And for some reason, it works, man. It just works. I've turned on multiple people back in the day with that.
I wonder if they'd remember that. You go up to them and say, "Can you put beans in instead of meat?" Beans and beans? What?
I think the
Don't
kiosk
get it,
that you're
man.
ordering on just lights on fire.
Yeah, you can't. You got to tell the person because the kiosk is going to help you there. They've ruined communication with people because they're dumb as fuck. You try to order anything from a live human nowadays because they're so stupid. They just look at you.
I went in there because my mother-in-law gets the Tacos Bel Grande or whatever the chips are.
Nacho Belgrande.
She gets that with everything on the side because I pick it up and drive it back home and it's soggy by the time I get here, so I have to get everything on the side. And you can't do that on the app. You can't do that on the kiosk. So I have to walk up to the 15-year-old girl and be like, "Hey, can I get tacos or the nachos Belgrande?" And she's like, "Yeah." Boop, boop. She walks around to my side. This is how you order on here. And I get to the end, and she's like, "How are you be paying?" I'm like, "And everything on the side." And she's like, "Yeah, I need to do that around here." I'm like, "Exactly why I came up here. Which is what I told you.
You stupid
I told you
fuck.
at the beginning. You're gonna have to do it up here." It just
Listen,
they assume everyone's gonna
dipshit.
get it because that's Taco Bell. I don't.
Go mop the floor,
Yeah.
bitch.
Oh man, Donnie Darko.
Give me your father's watch.
Oh man, the Surfer.
But yeah, what'd you get this movie? What was your score?
It has a 6.0 on IMDb, and for once I
I
can
gave it a 7.
I gave it a 6.
You gave 6. I gave it a 7, just because it was below an 8, but not a 6 to me is almost borderline forgettable, and I'm not going to borderline forget this movie.
You know what? You're kind of right.
I feel like a 5 is like meh, 6 is borderline meh, but a 7 is like, okay, yeah, I can get by that movie. An 8 is like if I really liked it. A 9 is like near perfect, and 10 is a perfect movie.
I was debating there 6 or 7. I really couldn't decide because I was too in the moment.
Yeah.
Like, it was a movie I had to watch in chunks, not because of the movie itself, but because of my family life.
Right.
Unfortunately, I had to do what David Lynch doesn't recommend.
Now, if you're playing the movie on a telephone, you will never in a trillion years experience the film. You'll think you have experienced it, but you'll be cheated. It's such a sadness that you think you've seen a film on your fucking telephone. Get real.
I love that. That he does in the middle.
I love his fucking telephone.
Fucking telephone. Be real. Or get
him.
real. I love him. Rest in power.
God. Holy shit, the
David
number of
Lynch.
people that have died the last 2 years.
Oh, it's nuts. Well, like somebody was talking about the other day, they said when the big ones are all gone, because we're getting to that point where all the great ones are going to be gone. And when Scorsese goes, when Eastwood goes, when John Williams goes, it's coming. Like the next 5 years is probably going to be. Maybe Scorsese got 10 years, maybe. But fucking Clint Eastwood, no way he's got another 5 years.
I
There's no
said he
fucking
would
way.
be dead by end of next year. Maybe
Yeah.
2027 at the very latest.
I showed you, you son
Like,
of a
how do you
bitch.
smoke that much and fuck that much? Like, he should be dead by like.
I'm not
lack of
dying.
cum.
I'm not dying for you, you heartless whore.
I think I said the word zipperhead loud enough where I get to live now. And goddamn, he just, I don't get it. Some people, he stayed skinny his entire career. I think Snoop Dogg's going to live just as long for the same reason. Dude
Probably.
maintained his entire life.
My problem was the PUSSY.
Why do you spell it?
Okay, well, man, that's why he lives so long. He doesn't want to profane. He doesn't profane
Oh,
himself.
is that it? Okay. Anyway, zipperhead.
That's it.
No, it's I'm gonna take your advice, Dick, and I'm actually gonna bump my score, which is rare. But I'm glad we talked about it because, I wasn't sure if this was a movie I was gonna be like I liked it way more than I should. But hearing that,
Right.
Not that I'm a fucking plastic bag in the wind, but like hearing that you also appreciate it makes me realize I wasn't insane because this movie does a really good job of making you feel insane.
Yes.
I think that's its biggest up.
That one part, the one part where he's walking and he's talking to himself and
Yeah.
everybody's there. He's got like, I'm gonna have a picnic. We're gonna have barbecues on the patio. We're gonna watch the sea from my house. I just bought it. I'm gonna buy it. My home. You know, surfing. And he just
Can I say
lost
my
it.
favorite thing in this movie? It was because it does a really good job of capturing a mental disease in fast forward. Because my
Right.
uncle had schizophrenia, and I watched him go from like a kind of normal dude that was a little weird as a kid to just full blown insane by the time he died.
Mm.
And this was that in just fast forward, and every scene made sense, and then it just kept going, and you felt like, why don't you just go? But you realize that's part of the insanity keeping you there, because he doesn't think to leave because he's insane. You're trying to like use rationality for the person who doesn't experience rational thoughts.
Yeah.
So you're like, just go. Like even the cop is like, just get out of here, man. He's like, but they have my car. He just keeps going back to these petty little squabbles that he has. And that is so fucking accurate, because my uncle would do the same shit where you're like, just stop fucking calling me. He's like, but you guys have the key to the government secret. And he's like, I know you guys have. And you're like, what? He just wouldn't stop calling and harassing us. And but this movie really, like, in a good way, made me like relive that, and it made me like, it condensed it all down, and he did a phenomenal job with that. I'll say that it's a really good movie for, I think, like people who are going into therapy for people with mental disorders should watch this movie. Just the first part, just the first hour and 10 minutes or whatever, and just see like this is what happens, just stretched out over 20 years. Because you see like him start off as a normal dude, seems like he's got his shit together. You know, he has some family problems, but he's trying to work on that. And then it just falls apart. And that's just kind of the disease kind of spread out over that long. It just happens like in quick succession here, in a matter of days.
Yeah.
But that's the part I was actually really impressed with. I don't know how you felt about any of that, or if that makes sense to you.
Oh yeah, that would make sense.
That's what I was thinking about during this movie. So I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" Because I like I said, that's why I predicted the ending, because I saw him falling apart and into that guy.
Right.
And
yeah.
I'm glad I was wrong. I'm glad this movie didn't suck, because I expected it to suck. Unfortunately, Dick, our next movie with Nick Cage is going to suck. Gunslingers. And there's no pronunciation here, so I'm going to say it's Gunslingers. There's a break here.
Gunslingers.
Dorff, Heather Graham, and Academy Award winner Nicolas Cage. They put that here.
We're gunslingers.
You notice how
We're
they don't
gunslingers.
say Academy Award winner here?
Because he's not trying
Even
to.
though
Yeah.
I will say this. We need to mention this as well. He's really fucking good at this movie.
He is. He's very good.
Not as good as Pig,
Yeah.
but up there. Up there in his top third of movies, I'd say. The movie might not
Yeah.
be, but it is. He was great in this movie, and I didn't expect that, because I was prepared to hate it the whole way through. Damn, he impressed me. And Gunslingers, from what I hear, he's in it for a few minutes. And so,
Is
I
he the
don't
bad
know.
guy?
He looks like Doc Ock here a little bit. Steven
He's-
Seagal, it's Doc Ock.
He's got to be. He's got to be the guy who's like, "This is my town."
Yeah, I could see that. He looks like he's out of Wild Wild West,
Yeah.
like Barry Sonnenfeld's Wild Wild West.
I got a John Spider.
Hey there,
We can't
Kevin
afford that in
Kline.
the budget. We can't afford that in the budget for this movie,
Yeah.
Nick. Sorry.
I know what you're
Oh
doing.
man. Can I please have
You did
John
mention Kevin
Spider?
Smith earlier, so
I did fight a John Spider as Superman. I did that
showed
for
it
a movie.
half a second in the Flash movie.
In the Flash, it's based on a
Yes,
joke. Based on a
that's
joke.
also true.
Right, yeah. A movie that never got made. And if it would have been made, it probably
I
would have been a
love to
pretty
see
good
the
movie.
John Peters movie where they just make fun of him for 2 hours. His stupid decisions and his weird rationality and Barbara Streisand.
Well, I just love
and
Chris.
Everything would be fantastic.
I just love the Chris Nolan approach to dealing with John Peters. He's not allowed on set. He's not allowed to come anywhere near anything. Give him his
That's
check
funny because
and tell him to
mostly
go
because
away.
at that time, Chris Nolan didn't have power like he does.
No.
It lets you know if you have balls in Hollywood and you're a decent human, you can get away with that. See, unlike Troy Duffy,
No.
who had balls, but he wasn't a decent human, and he ruined his fucking career because of it. There's two
No.
ways you can go there.
Well, he still thinks there's going to be a Boondock Saints TV
The
show.
man has made nothing else in the interim, has he?
But he's done Boondock Saints 2, and then that
It's
movie was garbage.
Okay, I'll say this.
The first
I
one's not very
expected
good either.
worse from the second
Oh,
one.
I
It's
thought
bad,
it was so bad.
but
it's
it's not
terrible.
unwatchable. SLCP
No, I
2.
can't watch it.
I love the first one. Matthew Lillard, great. Devin Sawa, great movie. Second one fucking sucks. I turned it off. I didn't finish it. That is rare for me.
I think a straight to
Yes.
video movie, wasn't it?
Sucked, but I finished Boondock Saints 2, so I kind of have a little to compare it to. Sequels are bad. The point is, would you watch a sequel to The Surfer? We'll end on this.
Probably
Nick
not.
Cage was in it.
Surfer 2, The Tide Comes In.
'Cause what would it? Anyway, I don't want to get into.
I don't want to get into that.
Let's let Lorcan Finnegan.
He
do it.
eats the rat.
Is it
He
weird
eats
that
the
this
rat.
movie is made by an Irish guy?
No,
Shot in Australia about Australia, featuring a guy who's not Australian.
with not Australia. There you go.
Um,
I was born here.
check out The Surfer, worth the watch. R.I.P. Julian McMahon. You were fucking fantastic on Nip.
Really good in this movie.
He's
Very
so
good.
that
Yeah.
you forget he's Australian.
And you forget he was in Fantastic
Victor
Four
Von
1
Doom.
and 2.
Yes.
Oof.
No, Dr. Christian
Terrible.
Troy is the reason to watch Nip Tuck. The man is fantastic
Right.
on that show. And
No.
I don't really know a whole lot else that he's in other than, like you said, Fantastic Four. But
Yeah, that's
I
about
was in
it.
Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency with Elijah Wood. I do want to see that show. Looking at him now. Anyway, R.I.P. He died in July 2nd of this year, 2025, the year of our Lord. Dick, I'll see you back here for Gunslingers, starring Heather Graham from, I think she's best known from The Stand 2020 TV show where she kills herself. See, you can't forget that role, can you? She's not Roller Girl.
Did she die in that movie? Or that
Remember,
show? I forgot.
The black dude who plays
Larry.
Larry Underwood hangs out with her on a park bench.
Yes.
To an underpass, and she kills herself that night.
Oh, okay. Did she? I can't remember.
I had to rewatch it. I didn't.
Oh,
I really forgot she was in it, but I rewatched it a while ago, and
come and get your man.
I will say this: much better the second time around because I knew what to expect. The
Right.
expectations already lowered, and then I
Right.
appreciate rewatches for that reason.
All right.
So I liked it more the second time around. Wasn't angry. Until next time. In the meantime, I'm Phoenix West.
Yeah.
So long, citizens.
Bye.
Reaching. You have left the security perimeter of New America.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Back for Gunslingers. Allegedly.